is up, y'all? It's your girl, Nick Robinson, with the Yara Effect, back at it again. And we are going to recap the latest episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Boots on the ground, baby. It's Porsha's birthday still. And we have where Porsha just seems a little down. I mean, honestly, the energy isn't there. I said that last week. For it to be her birthday, because we all know how Porsha like to get down. Porsha is the fun girl. Porsha is the girl who like just draw people because her energy is just so big. And on this trip, it's just not, because I think she feels some kind of way about the whole Angela and Drew thing. Drew finally pops up on the trip, finally, honey. And like Cynthia said, she said, girl, I'm so tired of Drew being on her goddamn way. And I was too. Thank you, Cynthia. Because I was like, girl, where's she at? I mean, can she leave Dennis for a minute and come on the trip if she gonna come? Like, I don't feel like should have come, of course. But I'm just saying, what you gonna do? What you gonna do, honey? Because Angela is like, girl, come on, come on. Like I said last week, Angela and Drew are the closest out of, who Angela knows in the group. So I feel like she wanted somebody to be there that she actually wanted to talk to. This whole thing with, Porsha picking at Angela a couple of episodes back, talking about, oh yeah, I heard something about Charles, Then she says, oh, I was just playing, girl. I ain't heard nothing about Charles. To now I think Porsha gets in her feelings because she sees that Angela is kind of inserting herself in the middle of this thing with her and Drew. And she says something to the effect of, Angela better leave me alone or I'll sleep with her man. Okay, so Porsha, first of all, I get being drunk, but don't say stuff like that. I mean, because then it makes people question. It goes right on back to the whole Simon and what's the girl name? His ex-wife. Filing. It goes right on back to that. Like, did you plot and plan to steal Filing's man? That's what it goes back to. Because when you say stuff like, Angela better leave me alone or I'm going to sleep with her man, that's what it's giving. Okay? So you can't say stuff like that. You can't play like that. It's just some stuff that you cannot say. It's just some things that you cannot play about. And that's one of them, dear. You can't do that, because now, here they go in your face again about the whole, Simon thing. And what I can say is I love Porsha for how she responded to Angela about that, because Angela was trying to like shift things back to Porsha at the dinner table, and Porsha like, girl, kiss my ass, okay? I ain't going there with you. Like, Porsha feel like she don't have to explain nothing to nobody, least of all Angela, okay? Because obviously, as we can see, when these shows have their thing going on, there is a hierarchy apparently, and Porsha feel like, girl, you just started, don't come for me. Like, me of all people, I'm supposed to be Center Peach, and you trying to start shit with me? Like, girl, that ain't what you want. And again, I'm so proud of Porsha for handling things the way she has, because she hasn't even really cussed a girl out hardly. Like, she cussed Drew out in that first or second episode about when she first found out about Dennis and her possibly filming together, right? That's the most turned up Porsha has gotten this whole season. And I ain't saying I want Porsha to act a fool, because I don't want Porsha running down the street after folks trying to beat them up. I don't want Porsha, doing none of that. I don't. Because again, Porsha has grown past that point. She does have a daughter now, which, should make a difference, and it has. So I don't want her doing that. But I'm here for how she's handling it. I mean, she's keeping her cool. And then let me swing on over to Drew, because when Drew finally did come, I don't know if she just wants Porsha's attention. I don't know if Drew is not satisfied with how Porsha is responding. I don't know, because she was like, well, I'm just gonna leave because I don't like the response I'm getting. Da, 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 da. And I'm like, girl, if it was a time for you to leave somewhere after Porsha said something, it was when you guys were at Shamia's birthday party and she cussed you out and called you a low down da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? I would think that would upset you more than what Porsha did on this trip. Girl, you came on a trip that you were not invited to. Angela know damn well that she wasn't invited. Because Angela was like, oh, she never told me that. Girl, if she has a group call and she says the people on the call are the ones that are invited, it's implied, okay? Like, I know Angela probably hasn't been in school for a long time, Okay, but there is such a thing as implied understanding. Okay, so if Drew was not on the call, hello, that means she probably wasn't invited on the trip and it's not your place. Especially when you called Drew to tell about the trip and she didn't know about it. Come on. So anyway, I need there to be a little bit more sense and accountability. Just be honest about why you want Drew there. It ain't so you can fix things between her and Porsha. Cause what did she actually do to try to fix things between Drew and Porsha? What did she? I mean, like honestly, what did she do? Continuously bringing Drew around Porsha when Porsha is upset with Drew is not helping to facilitate any type of coming together. And I don't know why Angela thinks that that is. I mean, did I miss something? Did she say or do something that would help these ladies get together? Or did she not have the opportunity? I don't know. But one thing I cannot rock with Porsha on was saying she would, screw this woman's husband. Okay? That's not cool. I'm a married woman. Even when I was not married, I don't fool with folks' husbands like that. I just, no, that's not right, boo. So, anyways, the trip is a little blah. Again, the season for me is a little blah. Maybe because Porsha isn't all the way activated. I think that she's trying to let go of this thing with Dennis and Drew, but Angela is making it a thing more so than Porsha and Drew are, I feel. So I think Angela just need to keep her nose out of it. Okay, girl, you got enough issues with that nose. Just keep your nose out their business. Okay, please. All right. So I do want to make mention of the fact that I'm here for Cynthia. Cynthia was getting lit at the whiskey tasting. Cynthia was like letting loose. I like it. Like, Cynthia is a good friend of the show. She tries to listen to all sides. She tries to, just kind of be impartial. She tries to see it both ways and try to like educate the other side of what each other are thinking. I think that's a good friend of the show quality to have. Since she's not a main cast member, I don't think she'll be accused of riding the fence. I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Like, Cynthia is naturally just like a sweet girl. She wants everybody to be happy. She don't want no drama if she can help it. And so that's her role. That's what she does. That's all I really have for this episode. To me, it's just kind of like, okay, can we go ahead and wrap the trip up because y'all ain't doing nothing anyway. Porsha didn't even get dressed for dinner that night. She was just so out of it because she had heard about Drew and Dennis actually filming together. She actually had caught wind of it for real. And so I was wondering how she would respond to that. And she was a little sad because she said she wished that Dennis had chosen family over opportunity, which, what opportunity when I don't think he gets paid for being on the show? I don't know. Like, I don't know the whole dynamics of payment and stuff like that. But he does deserve to promote his production of her music. So, it's a little tricky for me. But if it were me, if I were Drew and Porsha had such a problem with it, regardless of if I understood it or not, I would be like, you know what, girl? I ain't trying to do nothing except make some money. And so is your ex. But if it bothers you that bad, I'll just let it go. Like, that's just me. That's the kind of friend that I am. Because I'm not trying to unnecessarily bother a friend of mine. Especially somebody who, from what I understand, Porsha gave her money. Like, she put money in her pocket. You know what I'm saying? And now, I guess that ain't enough. Now she got to go to the dentist to get money in her pocket. I don't know, child. Again, I don't understand Drew. I don't understand half the things she do or say. So, at any rate, y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all the good things. I appreciate every last one of you guys. Thank you so much. I love you and talk to you later. Bye-bye.